Hello everyone, I am John Brian Iako from BS Ed English 1. Right now, we will be talking about ways on how to stop racism, not just in the Philippines but globally. I have actually crafted four different ways that I thought would be effective to finally stop or get rid of the rampant influence of racism. So, first on my list is discipline yourself. Change should always start in ourselves, especially thinking about the origin or the caution of racism. It This kind of phenomenon or circumstance is out of our judgment on how we judge an individual without even considering his or her background. So we have to take consideration by trying to understand where are they coming from and try to discipline ourselves by um, internalizing good moral or good ethics as an individual. So second on the list is understand diversity. In this world, we're really we really couldn't say that certain race or nationality is better than the other one, because this world is full of diversity. That's why we have to embrace it instead of thinking or acting like an ethnocentric individual by thinking that we're always better or our race or nationality is better than other. We have to avoid that kind of mindset. We have to get used to building up or setting up a really good mindset by understanding that in this world there are certain groups of people that might look the same. There are certain group of people who are different from each other, although they come from the same nationality. It's not about the title. It's not about the legal basis on which country are we coming from. We have to consider, to we have to look on a certain perspectives where it will enable us to understand the beauty of diversity. So number 3 on my list is implementing laws against racism. So this is actually somewhat like a legal basis of everybody. And at this point, this is actually when this is when a certain law has to be a certain issue is very rampant or overwhelming in the society that needs force by the government. So it will be vanished or it will stop immediately. Just like any other issues, certainly or specifically, like for battered women or for abused women, there are actually already some certain laws like VAUSI or Violence Against Women and Their Children's Act. So the same thing with racism. Although we already have human rights that states or which associates with our individual rights as an individual, I think that we have to empower more the gender equality by implementing some more laws that can really that will really bring so much impact to our society. So violence against homosexuality or homosexual individual will be finally gone. So the last list on my the last list that I've listed down, or the last thing that I've listed down rather, is educating young generation. Um, you know that young generation can actually inherit a lot of morals from um us as their older generations. So for them to be able to get used to that kind of moral, to that kind of behavior, we have to be a good role model. I know that it has been a very common word, role model, but we have to stick to that one to make it really effective. You know, um everybody everybody try to mention that word over and over because it really needs to be emphasized to be a good role model. We have to keep in mind that we have our rule in the society, not just because not just for our family, but also for the whole generation as a general. So we have to keep that in mind, that we have to show them good examples, such as such as advocating, or through advocacy, trying to orient them kids that um, equality and giving values to every single little thing is very important.